The Advocacy Award is given to youth has committed time and energy lending their voice to a cause and bringing about change.
I'm thrilled today to present the Advocacy Award, which recognizes the many young individuals who have made outstanding commitments to important causes and demonstrate strong passions for positive change. Rogers is a company that takes pleasure in celebrating the many great achievements of today's youth. It makes us proud to be a part of the community. The individuals nominated for this afternoon are an inspiration, and we applaud your dedication and accomplishments. All of you exemplify the attributes of true leaders.
14-year-old Connor Johnson advocates for the inclusion and acceptance of people with disabilities. He has grown up with a sibling with a disability, and with his brother, Connor has had to work through struggles and barriers that a person with a disability often experiences. He has volunteered with the Between Friends Club for 2 years, and has had used his voice to educate his classmates and has recruited other youth to also volunteer and get involved.
Well, what inspired me to advocate for kids with disabilities was originally because my brother has disabilities, and he would come home and he'd be frustrated coming from all the other camps because he couldn't do what some of the other kids could do. But then when he went to Camp B, he was applauded for what he could do, and what he could do was amazing. And so I went there and I decided to volunteer, and it slowly changed from becoming about my brother, about helping the kids, because it is a great cause and the kids are awesome. People ask me, so what are you doing this weekend, or what are you doing this summer? And I'll be like, oh, I'm volunteering at the camp, and I'll try and get other kids to volunteer and come with me, and then I'll show them around and get them introduced to a few of the kids, and then hopefully the word spreads and I get lots more kids into it. It's great to speak up for your cause, because if you do so, it gets the word out, and sometimes youth opinions is just as strong as an adult and is just as valuable.
Youth advocacy of Lisa Boy has permeated to every aspect of her life. She never wavers from the idea that youth can be a positive agent for change in the community. Currently, the 18-year-old is planning a global youth summit, a local youth-led initiative to educate others in social responsibility. Lisa has also created her own youth engagement movement to mobilize local youth around the issues of children affected by war. Working with her peers, Lisa has rallied the support of local high school students and other organizations in supporting the initiative.
I'd like to give voice to youth who do not recognize it. So I'm heavily involved volunteering with the Canadian Red Cross, and I'm on 4 youth committees that want to bring social change and youth engagement in their community. I really believe in the fundamental principles of the Canadian Red Cross, that they engage youth to be active global citizens. I think that youth will recognize their potential for social change, positive social change, and that youth will think of creative and innovative ways to express their voice more vividly, more loudly, and to get recognized in their community to be global citizens.
Grade 12 student Tori Stassi is a co-founder and current president of the youth and action group called Tunami, branched by the charity Free the Children at St. Francis High School. Tori's group aims to relieve those in poverty through access to education, clean water, and alternative incomes, as well as relieving and resolving the equality and social justice issues over the globe. She organizes numerous fundraisers in order for her group to reach the goal of $10,400 to build a school in Kenya.
There's been a lot of influences which inspired me to advocate for my cause, but I think the one that struck me the most was the earthquake in Haiti. So right after that, we started up our group called Tumini, and that's when we started to work on building a school in Kenya. Young people, everyone says they're the leaders of tomorrow, but what Free the Children says, and I strongly believe, is they're the leaders of today. So we need to start taking action now, and we don't necessarily need to be older or have a lot of money or have a lot of power to make a difference in the world. Through my work with Free the Children, I hope to accomplish making a difference in the world. I know that sounds total cliche and everyone says it, but even just like bringing a smile to a child, like I'm going to Kenya this summer, and I think like anything that anyone can contribute to help make the world a better place is all adds up and makes a huge difference.
Congratulations to all the nominees and recipient of this prestigious award. Please join me now in recognizing this deserving group.